time to destroy the blue blur once and for all!
I see it now. It's always been inside of me. Now I feel so free. There's possibility. Stop that smile 'cause you're beating again. No, this is where my journey begins. But inside me's a power you'll never know. Let it out, it's inside you. Better all stand back 'cause I'm coming through.
No! Damn you! Darn it!
Hello YouTube, hello Sonic fans. Sorry I'm not in my background with my waifus and junk, but I wanted to get this review out there as fast as possible. I wanted to talk about this as quick as possible and tell you, yes, this is a review. First off, I'm going to tell you the good, I'm going to tell you the bad, and I'm going to tell you the Hedgehog. So yes, if you're guessing, yes. I'm reviewing Sonic the Hedgehog. Yes. Of course, everybody would expect this from me. So let me just tell you this. I would review this outside, but it's kind of freezing out there. So let me talk about something. Ever since I was 8 years old, I always wanted to see a Sonic the Hedgehog movie put into play. Sonic started back in 1991. Then came, a large bunch of Sonic games in the air. Some were good, some were bad, some were awful, but here, I only stick with the good games. I stick with the games I've grown up with, like Sonic Adventure 1, Sonic Adventure 2, maybe Sonic Heroes. If those of you who like Sonic Heroes, good for you. But for me, I've been waiting for a Sonic the Hedgehog movie for quite some time. Like a long time, like 8 years old. But anyways, getting to the point, when I saw the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer for the first time, this little abomination looked like crap. It looked like total, disgusting, awful, god-awful, scary crap. Like, why would you make Sonic look like this? So, I'm also going to tell you a couple things that I can say. This is the best video game movie we've ever gotten, probably since Mortal Kombat. My only gripe about Mortal Kombat is they should have made it rated R, but they made it PG-13 basically. But anyways, reason why this is the best video game movie we've ever gotten. Now let's talk about the good. The first good thing is Sonic's design is a lot better. It's a lot good, it's a lot perfect. Way better than the other one, because in this one, they gave him gloves. This one, they made his shoes look a little bit more similar. It's actually kind of cute. I want to kind of grab that little guy and kind of just give him a little small hug, but I know he would prick me basically. And also another thing I should probably mention, Jim Carrey is Dr. Robotnik. Now I know I may have gotten some hate by saying, oh, I actually think this is a good choice. Not my personal choice. My personal choice would have been Alfred Molina from Spider-Man 2, who played Dr. Octopus. That would have been my Dr. Robotnik I would have picked if I had it my way. But Jim Carrey plays Dr. Robotnik perfectly. Now, of course, when you think of Dr. Robotnik, someone's egotistic, annoying, and Jim Carrey fits that description. So I can give it that. But here's another thing to basically say. Jim Carrey makes this worse. Every time his line of dialogue is actually funny. He made that dialogue more funny. And I know Jim Carrey's had a rough time trying to get work, but this, I think, when you think about it, it's more like him playing evil Ace Ventura, Boyd Christmas, an evil Mass, the mask, but either when you think about it, he's playing a bad guy. So at least I can say for one thing, it's better than the Riddler. Way better than the Riddler. I'm talking about Jim Carrey's performance in Batman Forever. But anyways, some of the action, now, not the greatest action of all time, but it is a little similar to how the game is. Sonic fights robots, he hits things, doesn't get like a complete headache, and pretty much it's a little close. It's close. Like, how close? I'll say it's 100% faithful. But in this case, telling the story about Sonic, now I'm gonna go into the bad pretty soon, but anyways, Sonic is supposed to go up against like robots, and pretty much he did in this film. Now, James Marsden, who plays Tom, he was pretty good. I mean, he was the perfect human characters in this movie, but even though like I said, I'm gonna go into the bad pretty soon. But either way, the whole thing about, having human characters in a Sonic the Hedgehog movie has to, you have to get someone who we can have someone have a relationship with. And the way how Sonic works, you have to have him have at least a relationship with. If you wanted to start off with Sonic and Dr. Robotnik first, you have to add someone who can be, a help for Sonic, having a supporting character. Because in movies, you have the main characters, the supporting characters, and if the supporting character has to be the villain, it's the villain, basically. But also another thing I'd like to mention, I'm also going to go into let's talk about the bad stuff. What I didn't like. Now, the story is what I didn't really like. Now, the whole story is about Sonic can now use the rings to go through portals. I know the rings were able to do something like that, but only on certain type of games. Like in the game itself, I guess in some ways it was like a reference to how Sonic goes into the big giant ring where you get like 50 or 100 rings. You go in there, you go into this other portal, which is the special stage. I can understand that it might be true, but I think that only works when the ring, because I always thought the rings were like Sonic's type of, power, what keeps Sonic, energized and alive, and why he has to, get the rings to stay alive, basically. But here's another thing I'd like to also mention. The story is nothing new. So pretty much we have a guy who is probably lonely, probably has nothing worth in his life, wants to do something better for his life. And then in comes this alien from another planet, which I gotta be honest with you, the alien from another planet is nothing we've ever heard before. Like we have this alien shows up and it changes this person's life, and they realize their life is perfect, or they think their life is not perfect. But the whole alien, should I really mention it? Like the whole alien from coming and becoming family, like E.T., Transformers, so many movies do these things. It's nothing new. We've heard it like a billion times in every type of story. So, and also another thing, I don't felt like the movie was as epic as it could have been. Like it was entertaining. No, now you don't get me wrong. It wasn't. It was entertaining, but they did something to, pretty much the director Jeff Fowler. Like I said, this was his first film, so I can't really give him shit too much because my best describing is he could have made the movie more bigger, or made the action scenes more kind of bigger. But I guess in some ways, this is their way of trying to make a better movie, making it a little bit small, but then making it more bigger for the sequel. So that's pretty much the bad stuff. Actually, yeah, that's all I can basically say. And also, let's talk about the Hedgehog, Sonic himself, Ben Schwartz. I thought Ben Schwartz did a very good job playing Sonic. Now, was he better than Jaleel White? Yeah. Was he better than Ryan Drummond? Not really, but I wouldn't go too far with that. Was he better than Jason Griffin? Maybe. But was he better than Roger Craig Smith, that's voicing Sonic in the games now? Give or take, let's just say so. But I can add Ben Schwartz as one of the voice actors who's voiced Sonic, and to be honest, he does a very good job. Now also, I should mention how frickin' some people are talking about, oh, they shouldn't have changed the design, they should have left it alone, and I'm like, you guys must really want this movie to bomb. You journalists really want this movie to bomb? Well, too bad, because these people cared about making a good movie. If they were to go with the original design, which is this monstrosity, pretty much the movie wouldn't do as good. Matter of fact, nobody wouldn't bother to go see it. So that's why they delayed it, to make it more better for the fans, because they want to appreciate the fans, because guess what? Fans is what make this movie work, what makes movies do good. Now, if you're not Rise of Skywalker, that's a different story. But also, this is the same thing of how you wouldn't give Batman actual bat ears, or how you wouldn't turn Spider-Man into looking like an actual real spider, because technically, Spider-Man's outfit has to look like this. Batman needs the pointy ears, because that works for Batman. And making Sonic look like this and staying like that would not work. So either way, journalists, get a life. Shut up and just stop saying, oh, the fans don't matter, the fans don't give a damn, the fans aren't what we should make our priority. See, this is the reason why this movie would have bombed if they didn't change it. And just like, oh, F the fans, we don't care about them. I'm just saying, you should listen to the fans because they know better. And if this didn't get changed, here's the best way I can say it. Rock it and suck it. So either way, that's all I can basically say. Sonic the Hedgehog movie, I give it a 4 out of 5 stars. And I know I haven't done that in quite some time. But either way, I'll be looking forward to buying this on Blu-ray or DVD or whatever. But even though I'm gonna make a special announcement in the next video. Not for right now, because I need to cut this because I don't know how much time I've taken. But anyways, Verticalspy, outro.
They call me Sonic, cause I'm faster than sound. I keep on jumping around.